Preparing the sewing pattern. Once you have identified your sewing pattern pieces and the correct sizes, you can go ahead and cut out those pieces from the large tissue sheet. We're using a Simplicity S8920 Mrs. Top pattern. We have located our pattern pieces and the correct sizes, and we will go ahead and cut those pieces from the large tissue sheet. Be careful with multi-size patterns. You may find that there are more than one piece that are the same in each envelope. For example, pattern piece number 3, the front facing, it actually has 5 sizes in the envelope. So you may see 2 or 3 of the same pattern piece. The one on the top is for size 16-18. The one on the bottom is for size 20, 22, and 24. Be careful that you do not cut out the incorrect pattern piece with the incorrect size. Make sure that you are cutting out your correct size. To separate out the pattern piece from the tissue sheet, cut around the piece. Just simply to separate it. Then you can cut your specific pattern number or size number. And you want to cut just close enough to the black cutting line so that you leave that black cutting line. Careful going around curves. As you cut around curves, be sure to follow the correct size. Notice how size number 24 is on the outside because it is the largest size of the pattern. But once it goes around a curve, that line may become inward or it may be closest to. So be careful following the pattern numbers and the sizes. I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. Keeping the black solid line or cutting line intact. Where it says to cut on fold or cut on center fold, again, you want to follow the black cutting line and leave it intact. Again, that number 24 is actually on the inside. It's on the outside on this side, but it's on the inside on the other side of this facing piece. So be sure to correctly cut the size. Once you have cut your pattern, if need be, you can press slightly using a very barely warm iron. You do not want to put the iron on a setting any higher than the very warmest or the least warmest setting on the iron. This is tissue, it will burn. So just a very barely warm iron. to press your pattern flat.